In the early hours of Saturday morning here in Korea, we found out the fate of South Korea at this year's FIFA World Cup, at least as far as the groups go. So, with a little under 8 months until the tournament gets underway in Qatar, let's take a closer look at Team South Korea's chances in this country's 10th consecutive World Cup. Quite an achievement in itself. First, the draw. South Korea will join Portugal, Uruguay and Ghana in Group H. There are no easy groups in the World Cup, but certainly it could have been a lot worse. For instance, Japan will have to face both Germany and Spain in their group. That said, at the last World Cup in 2018, South Korea were also in a group with Germany and actually beat them while still failing to get through to the first knockout round. So reputation often doesn't match reality. Now, South Korea's players will have fond memories of watching their national team beat Portugal when progressing to the semi-finals of the 2002 World Cup, a tournament this country co-hosted. Another fun fact is that current South Korea head coach Paolo-Bento played for Portugal against South Korea in 2002. But since then, South Korea have only been able to get out of the group stage once, back in 2010, when they then lost in the round of 16 to Uruguay. In fact, South Korea have never beaten a South American team at the World Cup. As for Ghana, this will be South Korea's first World Cup meeting with them, and it may be seen as a must-win game, considering the difficulty in facing the higher-ranked Portugal and Uruguay. The hope for South Korea may be the age of some of the star names they'll be facing. Portugal's Cristiano-Ronaldo, for instance, is now 37. Uruguay's Luis-Suarez and Edinson-Cavani are both 35. Both countries also faced some very difficult moments during qualifying when it looked like they might not qualify for the World Cup. And Ghana are the lowest ranked nation among the already qualified teams. Key to South Korea's chances may be the performance of Tottenham star Son-Heung-min, who would likely get into any of the World Cup squads. Coming up to his 30th birthday, this may be his biggest chance to experience a round of 16 match in his third World Cup. Showing great form for Tottenham again this season, Son also scored in South Korea's recent victory over Iran. But then the team put in an underwhelming performance when losing to the United Arab Emirates in their final World Cup qualifier, having already booked their place in Qatar. Ultimately, if South Korea get through to the round of 16 this year, that would be a very solid achievement. But they may want to do so as group winners, as we now know the victors of Brazil's group will play the runners-up in South Korea's group in the first knockout round.